I just remember sitting in the stands.
Okay.
Crazy.
When he had that huge dunk, that place freaking exploded. Good evening, sports fans. You are looking live at Milton-Union High School Gymnasium, the site of tonight's SWBL Buckeye Division League contest between the visiting Dixie Greyhounds and your Milton-Union Bulldogs. I'm joined here again, as always, with my stat man, Craig Brown, and, of course, Mr. Tom Beck from WMPA TV, providing all of the video equipment and production quality tonight. So we're excited to be here again for another night of boys basketball. A little bit earlier, we had the opportunity to just have a few words with Coach Berner to kind of give us a little insight into Dixie and what to expect from Dixie. And we also caught up with Lady Bulldog basketball coach Katie Bruce and just got a little summary on the season so far and how the team's doing and about a few of the players and just kind of a little roundup on girls basketball. So here's the interview with Coach Berner. All right, we are here this evening with Coach Berner just to get just a few tidbits here before the Dixie game. Tell us a little bit about Dixie.
Yeah, Dixie's obviously an SWBL Buckeye opponent. I think they've won 4 games on the year, and to be honest with you, they haven't won a league game in 3 years. But I tell you what, you look at all their scores, and they're highly competitive with everybody.
Yeah, so lost to Waynesville by 2. Lost to Shawnee, who's first in the league, by 6. Just lost to Northridge by 10 the other night, who's playing really, really well right now.
Yeah, so they're definitely not a team that you can look at their record and assume anything, because their kids play hard and they knock down shots and they just really don't back down from anybody.
So it should be a good contest tonight. Like I said, Dixie's been playing really well over the last couple of weeks, so looking forward to it.
Yep.
Well, good luck tonight.
Appreciate it.
All right, we are here with Coach Roos, head coach of the Lady Bulldog basketball team. And how many years is this for you now?
This is my 8th year as the head coach,
okay.
And I spent 5 years as a junior high coach, so 13 years of coaching basketball. Okay,
there you go. So 8 years at the helm. And tell us a little bit about the season and how things are going.
It's been kind of an up and down season. We had a streak in January where we lost 6 games in a row. Unfortunately, we were road warriors during that time, and with our league being so competitive, we had teams like Preble, Shawnee, Carlisle, and Madison mixed in that 6-game losing streak. But we got back on the winning track, and we're looking to hopefully get some wins here in our last 5 games to end the season.
And then tournament draw coming up.
Tournament draw's on Sunday, so I'm thinking we'll probably end up a 9 to 11 seed. So probably middle of the pack, but we're looking forward to getting to the postseason. And
what's the schedule look like from now until tournament?
We have Waynesville coming up on Saturday, and then we have a little stretch of home games where we play Franklin Monroe, we play Dixie, then we go to Newton, and then we finish out our regular season with a home game against Tri-County North.
Okay, and you want to maybe mention a couple players having good years for you?
Sure. We're led by 3 seniors. Madison Jones leads us in scoring, averaging about 9.5 points a game. Morgan Grudich is our senior point guard, who is our most consistent player for us. And then Jayla Gentry is our other senior, who averages about 8 points a game for us. Good kids who work hard. We do have a couple freshmen, Ava Berberich and Rachel Jacobs, who have really stepped up and done a nice job for us, having to play some varsity experience as freshmen. So we're looking forward to the next 3 years with them as well.
Okay, very good. So tournament draw on Saturday. So find out tournament or Sunday.
Yep.
And then you have some home games in a row next week. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'm sure you can catch a couple of those. So just want to get a little catch up with the girls basketball. We'll have her back again before the season's up. So thanks, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
And once again, a big thank you to Coach Berner and Coach Roos for taking the time to speak with us tonight for tonight's contest. I have a few stats here, courtesy of Doc Ginn, as always. In the all-time record versus Dixie, we actually trail the Greyhounds. The Bulldogs are 20-23 against the Greyhounds, 8-12 in the Bulldog gyms. Milton owns a 4-game winning streak over Dixie. A win tonight would be 5 and set a new record for longest streak versus the Greyhounds. Coach Berner personally is 8-4 versus Dixie and 4-0 versus Dixie on Tuesday nights. That bodes well for the Bulldogs. Last game versus Dixie was last February, and the Bulldogs won 75-58 with Blake Broomball scoring 20 points and Sam Case scoring 17. This season, the Bulldogs are led by Blake Broomball, who's averaging 18.5 points a game, which is third in the Buckeye division, followed by Sam Case averaging 15 points a game, and that's 8th in the Buckeye division. Dixie is led by Jordan Butt. He's averaging 17 points a game, which is 5th in the Buckeye division, and Drew Huffman, who's averaging 16 points a game, which is 7th. So, kind of a tricky contest tonight for the Bulldogs. I know Dixie's record doesn't show it. They're 4-11 and they're 0-7 in the league. However, if you dive a little deeper into the stats, Waynesville, who's second in the league at 6-2, they lost to Waynesville by 2. And then about a week later, they played Preble Shawnee, and they lost to Shawnee, who's first in the league, and they lost to Shawnee by 6. And then just Friday night, they lost to Northridge, who's playing really well right now, and they lost to Northridge by 10. And then on Saturday night, they defeated Arcanum 49-35, so they beat Arcanum by 14. So a dangerous team for sure, playing well, playing opponents tough, so their record's a little bit deceiving. All right, so again, they're led by Jordan Butt, who is junior, 6'3", junior guard number 3. First got to look out for. And the second guy, Drew Huffman, who's averaging 15 points, is a 6'3" senior guard number 20. So Butt at number 3 and Huffman number 20 are the 2 leading scorers. And Hawk, a 6'3" sophomore, number 10, is their leading rebounder. So they got some guys putting up some numbers. And this is a tricky game for the Dogs. They need to be ready to play. Also wanted to add leading rebounder this season for the Bulldogs, of course, is Andrew Lambert, senior. He's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game. Case leads the Bulldogs in assists at 4.1 assists per game. So should be an interesting contest tonight. League game, midweek. Dixie's playing people tough, so looking for a good contest. Couple shout-outs here before we get started. I want to give a shout-out to Gary Peffley, the longtime Dixie basketball coach, who's also the commissioner of the SWBL. I know he's watching tonight. Peff had some great teams at Dixie. I believe they went to state once or twice. Actually played against one of the excellent Dixie teams my junior year when they had Wes Coffey, who was a 6'11" center who ended up going to UD, and Kenny Branch was on that team, and he also went to UD. So Dixie had 2 future UD players playing for them, and they were pretty good my junior year. And before we played them at home, Coach Thompson told us, don't let anybody dunk on us. In the first quarter, Branch got a steal. I ran him down, fouled him. Dixie crowd got up and booed me very hard. Coach Thompson yelled at me, told me to come over there. He acted like he was yelling at me, and he said, Andy, that's the right play. Don't let anybody dunk on us. So, of course, about 5 minutes later, I stopped the ball at midcourt. The point guard just flips the ball forward, and I turn around, and there's Kenny Branch standing at the foul line, catching the pass and goes up with a thunder tomahawk dunk, and the entire gym exploded, and including our fans, because it's probably as a player, it was the most impressive dunk I ever saw. But Kenny Branch, he was a high riser. So shout out to Coach Peffley watching tonight, and we're going to get started here real soon. No Coach Harris, JV girls coach. Coach Harris is watching tonight over in Troy, and we're going to do the anthem. Bob Bussey, the address announcer for the Bulldogs.
Varsity contest between our guests Dixie High School and your Milton-Union Bulldogs. In order to make this evening's contest as enjoyable as possible.
Also tonight at halftime, we will have Bulldog football coach Brett Pierce for 10 minutes. So stick around for our halftime interview.
And of course, your team and your opponents. Let's make this evening's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. We live in the greatest country on earth with freedoms enjoyed by no others. Let's take a moment to honor the men and women who have served and the men and women who are currently serving to keep her strong and free. Please rise, remove your caps, and join in the playing of our national anthem.
Another quick shout out to 1999 Bulldog grad Travis Hobbs. I know Travis is a big fan. He's been watching all the games. Travis is the Athletic Hall of Fame here at Milton. Graduated from BG in 2003. So shout out to him. General manager at Hayden Valley Foods and a part-time Twitter comedian. So shout out to Travis. And there we have starting lineups. Jordan Butt, number 3. Connor Hawk, number 10. Ashford Grauman, number 11. Drew Huffman, 20. And Cole Huffman, number 24. And I assume Coach Burner will go with the usual lineup. We have Mr. Blake Broomball. Mr. Sam Case. Junior Nate Dog Thompson. Number 20, Sugar Shane Alry. And the big fella, Mr. All-State defensive lineman, first team, Andrew Lambert. So ready to tip things off here. All the referees are masked up, and now 2 of them peeled their masks. Some refs keep them on, some refs take them off. 2 off, 1 on. For those of you keeping score at home. And Greyhounds win the tip. Here we go up top. Bulldogs in man-to-man. Little motion offense by the Greyhounds. Little back cut. Dixie being patient. Jordan Butt for 3. He is their leading scorer. Good patient offense. Greyhounds come out in a 2-3. Broomball for 3. Count it. Deep in the corner. Broomball matches him. Thompson got a piece of that. Off the mark, offensive rebound, Greyhounds. Saves it. Thought about it. To the rack, another touch. It was Drew Huffman on the drive. Jordan Butt on the drive. Case brings it down transition. Big 2-3. 2-3 extended. Thompson in the corner. Back to Case. Case for 3. And Lambert with the offensive rebound. Thompson for 3 in the corner. Off the mark. Rebound Huffman. Good D by Ulrey. Nice defense by Ulrey. Up the floor to Broomball. To the layup. Count it. Broomball with the first 5. And Butt with the ball. Jordan Thompson Garden, their leading scorer as usual. Huffman up top. Little high screen and roll. And off the mark. Broomball pushing in transition. Case thought about it. Almost got the steal. Out to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Almost in. Out of bounds for the Greyhounds. Excuse me, there was a foul. Push on Thompson. His first, team's first. Cole Huffman, freshman, running the point. Broomball guarding the ball. Ashford looks for Butt. Back to Huffman. Little screen and roll. Huffman drives, pulls up. Again, Dixie being patient. Leading score. Huffman for 3, no good. Rebound Lambert. Sugar Shane. Nice rebound by Broomball and draws a foul. Ashford Grauman on the foul. Dixie's first. Dixie's patient on offense. And Broomball's going to have 2. First one's good. Broomball for a second. Good. Bulldogs with 7, Broomball with 7. Butt's going to bring the ball up the floor. Thompson guarding. Pick and roll. Again with Connor Hawk. Turnover. Broomball's pushing in transition to Thompson. Thompson back to Ulrey. Ulrey thought about it and got into some traffic. Butt for the layup. Count it. Case to Broomball. Resets the offense. Broomball at the high post. Lambert in the short corner. Spreading the floor a little bit. Bulldogs being patient. Skip to Thompson. Case. Bulldogs being patient. Get the Broomball in the high post. Little short. Thompson guarding the ball. Jordan Butt, leading scorer. Looking for the screen and roll with Hawk. Charge. Nice play by Shane Ulrey. Got position. Jordan Butt's first foul, team's second. We have 21 junior guard Jimmy Myers into the contest for the Greyhounds. Dixie still on the 2-3. Extending the 2-3 a little bit. Got Lambert at the high post. Broomball picks up the loose ball. Shane. Already just a little long. Kicks it up to Butt on the drive and draws the foul. Fouls on Case. His first, team's second. Jordan Butt will be shooting 2 throws. First one's good. I'm not positive, but I think Jordan's grandmother might be sitting right next to us. And second one is good. He's got 7. In for the Greyhounds, number 1, Cole Hawk. Senior guard. All tied up at 7 here. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Yates comes in for the Bulldogs, gives Lambert a break. Thompson thought about it. Ulrey. Case. Case looks. Ulrey to Broomball. Yates posting up. Inside of Yates. Yates power. Nice dish to Broomball. Nice little give and go. Kicking it up the floor. Huffman. Huffman thought about it. Back to Huffman. Back to Huffman. Huffman to Huffman. Huffman with the pull up. A little long. Loose ball Hawk. Deflection Ulrey. Case brings it up in transition. Case for 3. Off the mark. Ulrey with the loose ball. Gets out of the corner to Thompson. To Yates in the short corner. Nice pass by Case. Nice dish to Yates. Yates for the easy bucket. 11-7 Bulldogs. Kaufman. Huffman. A little high screen and roll with Myers. Hawk thought about it. Hawk thought about it again. It's Myers. Huffman tries to drive baseline. Thompson stops him. Again, Dixie being patient. Deep 3. And we got a foul on the Bulldogs. Fouls on Ulrey. Ulrey's first, team's third. Returning in the game, number 11, Ashford Grallman, junior guard.
Also checking in for the Bulldogs, number 3, Justin Randall.
And Randall in for the Bulldogs. Justin Randall, senior, giving Nathan Thompson a break. Bulldogs in man-to-man underneath. Nice kick by Shane, junior soccer player. Dixie underneath. Out to Hawk. Jordan Butt back in the game. Guarded by Randall. A little pull up. Short. Nice rebound by Randall. And sloppy turnover there by the Bulldogs.
The Bulldog calls the referee, Justin Randall.
Justin Randall picking up his first 4 team fouls on the Bulldogs. Again, Bulldogs lead 11-7, 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-7 Bulldogs, 20 seconds. Randall guarding Dixie's leading scorer, Jordan Butt, who does have 7 points on the quarter, letting the clock wear down 10 seconds. Big three, off the mark. Loose ball, Randall, 3 seconds. Case, we get it off, it's off. Ooh, just off the rim. So after 1 quarter of play, it is Bulldogs 11, Greyhounds 7. Broomball is your leading scorer with 9, Yates has 2, and Jordan Butt has all 7 of Dixie's points. So the 2 leading scorers are leading the way in the first quarter. Bulldogs have 4 fouls to Dixie's 2. Possession arrow is in favor of the Bulldogs, so the Bulldogs will have the ball to start the second quarter. A little sloppy at times. And it looks like the Greyhounds are going to be patient offensively. They're going to get the shot they want. And the Bulldogs have also been patient offensively versus that 2-3 zone. The Greyhounds are extending it a little bit, making it really big. Milton did a nice job of moving the basketball, trying to get good looks. So we'll get started here with the second quarter of tonight's SWBL contest. And just a reminder, we will have Coach Pierce, Bulldog football coach, on at halftime. We'll talk a little about Coach Pierce's background and how he ended up at Milton and his thoughts on this past season and the upcoming season. Got quite a few of his guys out here right now playing. Dixie comes out in a 1-3-1 half-court trap. And Yates with the 18-footer. And we have a foul on Dixie, number 11, Grauman. That's his second. Bulldog took the ball out of bounds. Case for 3 in the corner, short. Yates grabs the rebound, powers it up, and loose ball picked up by Butt. That was Myers with the shot, a little short. Broomball pushes in transition, and Jordan Butt with the steal and the lay-in. 11-9 Bulldogs, 7 minutes to go. Back in that big 2-3. Randall still in the game. He went 2 bigs with Lambert. Lambert with the left hand. Yeah, Lambert. Nice left-handed spin move. 13-9 Bulldogs. Now the Dogs show a little zone. And Drew Huffman for 3 for the Greyhounds. 13-12 Bulldogs. Extending the 2-3 a little bit. Randall looking in. Little tip there by Greyhounds. Again, kind of pushing the Bulldogs out a little bit, extending it. Broomball for 3. And off the mark. Randall got a hand on it, couldn't grab it. And we have Cole Huffman back in the game for the Greyhounds. Again, Cole Huffman, freshman point guard, number 24. Bulldogs in a 1-2-2, ran out the point of the 1-2-2. Drew Huffman. Jordan Butt. And off the mark for Huffman up with the 3. Case pushes in transition. Looks to penetrate. Turns it over. Dixie kicks it up to Butt for another layup. And that makes it 14-13 Greyhounds with 5:37 to go in the second quarter. Coach Berner calls a timeout. I believe he's a little unhappy with his squad. A couple turnovers turned into a couple layups. So he's going to try to settle the troops down. Tell them what he's expecting. A little momentum shift there for the Greyhounds. Bulldogs have 4 team fouls, Dixie 3. Might not going to see a lot of fouls this game if both teams are playing zone. And you're going to knock down a few shots to loosen that zone up. And not a big crowd tonight, but boisterous crowd. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do coming out of this timeout. And it will be Randall to inbound for the Bulldogs to Case. Huffman, Butt, Hawk, and Myers for Dixie. And another turnover by the Bulldogs, deflection by the Greyhounds. And now a turnover by the Greyhounds. Sam Case pushes in transition. Loses the handle, loose ball. People everywhere. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Greyhounds. It's like Nathan Thompson and Landon Bechtel into the game for the Bulldogs. Again, with 5:04 to go in the second quarter, it's Dixie 14, Milton-Union 13. Freshman Cole Huffman to bring the ball up for the Greyhounds. Bulldogs in a 1-2-2. Bechtel at the point of the 1-2-2. Huffman thought about it. He got Butt, Huffman, and Huffman up top. Huffman drives, dishes. And powered up and in by Jimmy Myers, number 21. 16-13 Greyhounds. Thompson in the corner. And Lambert draws a foul. Connor Hawk with the hold. Already back in for Yates. Broom ball to inbound. Thompson in the corner. Picks it up, and Butt picks up the turnover. Bechtel gets called for the foul. The zone seems to be giving the Bulldogs a little trouble. And leading scorer Jordan Butt at the line, shooting 2. First one's good. And the second throw is good. Butt has 14. And, 13. Butt has 13. And the Greyhounds lead 18-13. 4:10 to go in the second quarter. And reverse the ball. Thompson to Broom ball. In the corner to Bechtel. Bechtel thought about it. Finds Allray at the high post. Allray at the elbow. And in and out. Lambert with the offensive rebound, up and in. Bulldogs needed that one. 18-15 Greyhounds. Butt for 3. Off the mark. Myers with the hustle play. Jimmy Myers, number 21, making things happen for Dixie. Freshman Cole Huffman, guarded by Broomball. Bulldogs go back to man-to-man. Myers for the free throw jumper, no good. Out of bounds, Greyhounds. Case back in for Bechtel. Bulldogs in man-to-man. And but for two. Easy lay-in. 2015 Greyhounds. Broom ball in transition. Case looks to Thompson. Thompson to the high post. He looks for the high-low. Case for three. Count it. Case hits his first shot of the night. 2018 Greyhounds. 4-3. Off the mark. That was Drew Huffman. Case pushing in transition. Finds broom ball. Broom ball penetrates. Gets to the rack. It's fouled. Foul. No foul. I missed it. Was it a travel? Okay. Apparently a travel on Blake Broomball. Broomball limping a little bit. Cole Huffman. Myers. Inside to Huffman. But for three. Count it. He's got 18. 23-18 Greyhounds. And we got a kick on the Greyhounds. Out of bounds, Bulldogs underneath. 2:11 to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs trail by 5. Case to inbounds. To Lambert. Lambert to Thompson. Thompson to Broomball. High post to Ulrey. Tries the high-low. Gets it blocked. Wraparound pass picked up. Broomball up the floor to Lambert. Lambert for two. Nice layup by Lambert, and we got a timeout. Greyhounds. Lambert has 6. 30-second timeout called by Coach Worley. So with 1:52 to go in the second quarter, Dixie Greyhounds 23, Bulldogs 20. Andrew Lambert with the fast break layup. Pass kicked up the floor by Broomball to Lambert. And pulls the Dogs back to within 3. Dixie coach called a 30-second timeout. Regroup the troops. We got 21 Myers, 24 Huffman, 3 Butt, 10 Hawk, and 20 Huffman for the Greyhounds. For the Bulldogs, we got Broomball, Case, Lambert, Ulrey, and Thompson, the starting 5. And there's Butt for 3, short, rebounded by Lambert. Kicking up the floor to Thompson. Couldn't get the handle. And called the foul on Thompson. That's Nate's second. So Randall will be in the game for Case. Randall's in for Case, and Bechtel is in for Broomball. And we got Huffman bringing the ball up, setting the offense. Bulldogs are in man-to-man. And Butt on the back cut and the layup. Nice play by the Greyhounds. Butt has 20. He has 20 in the first half. And Lambert was open inside. We missed him. And turnover by Randall. Kicking up the floor. Myers, count it. Jimmy Myers, junior guard, he's got 4 now. 53 seconds to play, 27-20 Greyhounds. Ulrey to Bechtel. Bechtel gets it into Lambert, and we got a knocked out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Bulldog ball, 38.5 seconds to go. Bulldogs trail by 7. Randall to inbound. And out to Ulrey. Ulrey up top. to Randall. Randall with the drive. Nice take by Randall. 22-27. Dixie's going to hold for the last shot. 20 seconds. Guarded by Bechtel. And Huffman with the drive, kick out, and turnover. 8.3 seconds on the clock. Thompson inbound. Bechtel. And Bechtel attacks to Lambert. Lambert with the shot, gets it blocked. So at halftime, it is the Dixie Greyhounds 27, the Milton-Union Bulldogs 22. We said Dixie was a dangerous team. They had some good players. They've been playing lots of people tough. So knew it wasn't going to be an easy contest. So the Bulldogs trail by 5 at half, 27-22. And we're going to have head football coach Brett Pierce up here. Scoring for the half. You have Blake Broomball leads the Bulldogs with 9. Andrew Lambert with 6. Connor Yates with 4. And Sam Case with 3. And then it's the Jordan Butt show for Dixie. Jordan Butt with 20, Jimmy Myers with 4, and then Drew Huffman with 3. So Jordan Butt has 20 of Dixie's 27 points. And here we go with Coach Pierce. Hi, Coach. I know this is not conducive for anybody that weighs more than 130 pounds to get in here.
I do top the scales a touch above 130.
A little one, about 148.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
148, 149. All right, well, hey, Coach, thanks for stopping by and chatting with us today.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So let's dig into a little bio of Coach Brett Pierce. Grew up where?
Grew up in Mansfield, Ohio. Went to Madison High School there. Was a Madison Ram in Mansfield.
And mom was an English teacher there, right?
Mom was an English teacher. Dad worked for my grandfather at Galleon Plating in the metal plating business.
Okay, very good. And what sports did you do in high school?
I played football and I played tennis. I wrestled for a bit, but I didn't finish that out. I stopped wrestling just to get ready for football season in the winter.
And then after you graduated high school, you went to?
I went off to Ohio State. Thought I was going to be a nuclear engineer. And when I switched majors into education, I also changed universities and went to Ohio University. Finished up a Bobcat in 1993.
You and Mr. Grafflin.
Yes.
So your first teaching job then was?
Graduated college, and my first teaching job was at West Carrollton. My wife-to-be was in grad school at UC, so I was not familiar with the southwest portion of the state, but I just kind of flooded Cincinnati and Dayton with resumes, trying to catch on somewhere near to her, and ended up at West Carrollton. Spent 6 years teaching science and as an assistant coach at West Carrollton. And then she ended up with a job in Troy, and she was basically driving from West Carrollton to Troy every day. So I started looking for something on the north side of town, and that's when the head coaching job opened up here in 2000. So I moved to West Milton in 2000. I've been here ever since.
Very good. And we're head coach from 2000 to?
The 2012-13 season was my last in, I guess, version 1.0. I walked away from football to watch my own sons do their thing in high school. And then Mark Lane came in, did a wonderful job, but when he took over as AD after, I believe, 5 years as the head coach, asked me if I would come back, and so here I am, round 2.
Awesome. That's awesome. And I'm sure you learn a lot when after you've coached for a while and you just step back for a couple of years and kind of reflect.
Oh, absolutely. Getting away from it and seeing things from a distance helped. Going to My kids were at Northmont in high school, so I went to some of their football games. So just seeing different programs, not just seeing your own program all the time, definitely gave you a new perspective.
Absolutely. And then tell us a little bit about your thoughts on this past season.
Wow. So it was crazy with everything we had to do for COVID, right up until the time the first kickoff happened. And then the game seemed pretty normal. The kids still had to block and tackle and run and throw and catch. And I really just felt like we had our small little island of normalcy in the middle of everything that was crazy.
And who's a couple guys that stood out for you this season?
Well, we had 3 kids who got some All-State mention, so I'd probably have to start there. Andrew Lambert, who you guys see out here tonight, he was first-team All-State defensive end. And then Tim Arts and Blake Bringball were both, I believe, third-team All-State. So, if we're going to start naming kids, we certainly had a lot of kids who did some great things.
Right.
But those kids definitely got recognition on the state level. So.
That's pretty impressive. Get 3 guys on All-State.
Absolutely. I think it's a testament to how hard those kids worked and how hard they, worked with COVID just to stay healthy and to keep us playing.
And it's respect for the program, and that goes a long way.
I hope so.
And I know you're super excited about moving forward. You got a lot of really good young football players, and had some added some guys to the coaching staff. You want to talk a little about the new coaching staff you got coming in?
Sure. Well, the new coaching staff is a lot of the old coaching staff.
Getting the band back together.
That's really it. When I came back for the second time, I really had an entirely new coaching staff, except for one. That's Larry Taylor. And Coach Taylor resigned this year. He retired from coaching after 43 years. I think he's earned that right.
Yes.
And he's a Hall of Fame coach, and it's not just a compliment. He is in the Miami Valley Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame.
And well-deserved.
Absolutely.
Coach Taylor is a great guy.
So we are going to miss him. When I knew he was leaving, I started reaching out to some of the guys who had coached for us all during the 2000s. That my first 13 years. And I was hoping I would find one who would want to come take his place, and I found 3. And so I was able to work some things around. And so Coach Dickinson, Coach Blackburn, and Coach Antonis will be rejoining us again this year after a few years away. And we're all pretty excited. Hopefully we can get some of that magic back where we were winning league titles in the 2000s.
Absolutely. And how about a little bit about your thoughts on the new league and what the new league's going to look like next year?
I love the new league. I didn't mind the old league. We were very competitive in that league. I feel the new league will be similar in terms of competition for football. It's just much closer. I've said when our kids go to the fairgrounds, they don't see kids from Waynesville or Madison or Carlisle. We don't know those kids. But our kids know the kids at Covington. They know the kids at Miami East and Troy Christian and Bethel. And so I think it makes it that much better. I also think we'll have much bigger crowds here.
Absolutely.
I think all the schools south of town, a lot of the fans would say, well, if I miss 1 or 2 games, it'll be the one in West Milton because they're so far away.
Right.
So we didn't get big visiting crowds here from some of those schools. And I really think Covington playing in West Milton, there might be somebody here to watch that.
I think that when Covington comes to town and Miami East comes to town, I think the place will be rocking. That's for sure.
Hope so.
So exciting things coming up in the future. Got guys in the weight room.
Guys in the weight room, yes. We have a good number of kids who play basketball and who wrestle. And so they are doing their things in the winter, but we also have a lot of kids, a lot of those beefy lineman types.
That's right.
Who aren't doing one of those, who are working out and getting stronger. I think we are going to have a very solid team next year. I think we're excited for the kids we have. We're excited for the coaches that are coming back. We're excited for the new league. And so I think there's a lot to be I said excited too much, but there's a lot to be excited about.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. And just real quick before we get you out of here, just looking specifically at next year, who do you look at as being, besides ourselves, of course, challenging for the league?
Well, I can't think you can talk about our league without talking about the success that Covington has had
for sure.
Recently. So, and I think we're going to say that every year. I think every year there's going to be one or two teams that are up there, and Covington's going to be one of them.
Right.
And so I definitely would look at them as a favorite.
Okay, excellent. Well, hey, Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. So that's Coach Brett Pierce. How many years head coach?
I believe this is year number 16.
16 years, Bulldog football head coach. So big thanks to Coach Pierce for stopping by and chatting with us for a little bit. He can go back out in the stands and cheer on the Bulldogs. And I'll have some stats here for you in a second. Courtesy of Doc Ginn. As always, Doc Ginn providing stats for tonight's contest. So Bulldogs shot 20% from three, and Dixie shot 27% from three. Bulldogs were 40% from the field. Dixie was 38. Bulldogs out-rebounded Dixie 15-13. However, the big one is Bulldogs 11 turnovers, Dixie 7. And Dixie had 10 steals to our 5. So 27-22, Sam Case with the ball, second half, getting rolling. Original starting 5 for the Bulldogs. Thompson looks inside, and out of bounds for the Bulldogs. Sam Case to inbound. Again, Bulldogs trail by 5. Into Lambert. And reach on Huffman. Gets Lambert across the arm. Case to inbounds again. Not the broom ball. Broom ball to Lambert. Lambert to Case. Case for 3. Case off the mark. And Thompson fights for it. Dixie basketball. Good hustle by Nate, chasing it down. Cole Huffman to bring it up for the Greyhounds. Broomball guarding the ball. Picks up his dribble. Hawk to, and Huffman draws the foul on the drive to the basket. He'll be shooting 2. And that foul was on Nathan Thompson. That is his 3rd foul. So Randall will be coming in for him. Cole Huffman hits the 1st. Make it 28-22 Greyhounds. Huffman shoot his 2nd. And off the mark, rebound Randall. 28-22 Greyhounds. Dogs trail by 6. Already looks. Broomball to the high post. Broomball at the pull up. Off the mark. Jordan Butt with the rebound. Case with the turnover. Almost. Good hustle play by Case. And the drive. Dish to Hawk. Huffman looks. Jordan Butt with the ball up top. Jordan Butt with 20. Back to Huffman. Huffman back to Butt. Huffman off the screen, thought about it, drives, kicks. And Gromlin off the mark. Offensive rebound by Hawk. Hawk gets it up and in. 30-22 Dixie. 6:10 to go. Randall looks to Alry. And Broomball up top. Broomball with the pull up. And off the mark. Rebound Jordan Butt. Kicks it up to Huffman. Huffman drives. Draws the foul. Bulldogs seem a little out of sync right now. Fouls on Alry. That's his second. Excuse me. Correction, that was on Broomball. Huffman hits the first. 31-22. Huffman can stretch it to 10. And it's good. 5:47 to go in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs trail by 10. We have a blowout. Looks like Mr. Hawk lost his shoe. Official timeout. A little blowout of the shoe. And Randall inbound. Broomball up top. Again, Dixie in the 2-3. 2-3's giving the Dogs problems all night. Case running the baseline. Case penetrates. Lambert with the rebound. Off the mark, Hawk. Loose ball to Butt to the rack. It's good. He's got 22. Greyhound lead is 12. The Dixie bench is fired up. Inside to Lambert. Lambert powers it up. Draws the foul. Fouls on Hawk. His second. That's a team second. Senior Andrew Lambert to shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. And the first one's good. Pulls the Bulldogs to within 9. Connor Yates and sophomore Cooper Brown into the game for the Bulldogs. Lambert for his second. It's good. Cuts the lead back to 10. Butt for 3. Short. Rebound Broomball. Broomball pushing in transition. Cooper Brown looks. To Case. Case for 3. Wide open look. Off the mark. Hawk with the rebound. Huffman pushing in transition. Huffman thought about it. Nope. Back to Butt. Broomball guarding Butt. Huffman with the ball. And Yates guarding the point guard. Big fella showing his moves. Guarding the ball. And double team. That's a travel. Travel on Drew Huffman. Turnover. Ball back to the Bulldogs. 34-24 Greyhounds. Case sets the offense. On the dribble. Cooper Brown. Yates at the high post. Yates looking. Yates with the shot. Off the mark. Yates gets a rebound. Nice pass to Cooper. Up and in. Cuts the lead to 8. Broomball guarding Huffman. Lambert guarding Butt. And double team. Case almost gets the steal. In the corner to Huffman. And loose ball. Grabbed by Lambert. Case. Case passes to Yates. Cooper with the little jumper. And Huffman up to to Butt. Draws the foul. That's second foul on Sam Case, it's his second, team's third. Jordan Butt to shoot 2. First one's good. Butt can stretch the lead back to 10 with this free throw. And it's good. 36-26, Greyhounds, 3:02 to go. Oh, Lambert was looking for Yates, and Yates turned right when he threw it. Loose ball, Greyhounds, Butt for 3. Off the mark, Cooper with the rebound. Up to Broomball. Broomball draws the foul. Fouls on 11. Ashford Grauman, that's his third. And back in is number 21, Jimmy Myers, gave good minutes to the Greyhounds in the first half. Once again, Dixie in the extended 2-3. Broomball, high post to Yates. Back to Broomball, Broomball for 3. Off the mark. Myers with the rebound. Nice play by Cooper to Broomball. Cuts the lead to 8. Huffman to the basket. Misses. Loose ball to the Greyhounds. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Dogs down 8. Myers to inbound. To Butt again, and off the mark. And we have a 30-second timeout. Coach Berner, Cooper Brown with the hustle play. Grabs the ball, and Berner gets the timeout before the jump ball call. The jump ball, the possession arrow does favor the Greyhounds. So again, with 2:07 to go in the third quarter, the Bulldogs trail the Dixie Greyhounds 36-28. It will be Bulldog basketball out of the timeout. Dogs have an opportunity to cut it to 6 here. 5 with the 3. And again, the extended 2-3 has been giving the Bulldogs trouble all night. Just a little out of sync, just a little out of rhythm, and that's what that extended 2-3 will do to you. And a big night by Jordan Butt for the Greyhounds. He has 24 points so far in the ball game. 2:03 to go. Broomball on the wing. Cooper Brown into Yates. And turnover. Tried to get the high low to Lambert. Couldn't quite get it. Myers to inbound. Huffman to bring it up. And the blocking call on Broomball. It's his second. And that would be the team's fourth. 1:44 to go in the third quarter. 8-point ball game. Inbounds to Huffman. Huffman to Huffman. Lambert guarding Butt. Good D by Lambert. Huffman to Huffman. High screen and roll. Huffman to the basket. To Myers. Off the mark. And Dixie ball. No one could get a handle on that one. Myers to inbound. To Huffman. To Hawk. Back to Huffman. Setting the offense. Lambert guarding Butt. High screen and roll. Looked for it. Huffman to Huffman. High screen and roll. Hawk to Myers. Again, working the high screen and roll. Being patient. Being patient. There's Hawk. And Huffman for 3. Off the mark. And jump ball. Possession arrow, Greyhounds. Cooper Brown going high to get that one. Myers to inbounds. And good play by Cooper Brown again. Got a hand on that, almost got it. Lambert did a nice job muscling Jordan Butt there so he couldn't get to the basket. He scored a couple on that play. And here we go. 44 seconds, gonna go for one. Gonna try to run some clock. Lambert with the defense out top. Dixie coach, I believe you might disagree with that call. Saying Lambert hit it out. A little discussion. Everybody's giving their 2 cents. Bulldog basketball. You never overrule the old guy. If it's a young guy and an old guy, the old guy gets the call. Doesn't matter. Bulldog ball, 36 seconds to go. Dogs down 8. Inside the broom ball. Broom ball looked like he got fouled a couple times in there. Sam Case to inbound. And looks like a lob to broom ball. And they were ready for it. Cooper Brown for 3. Off the mark. Broom ball off the mark. 22 seconds. And again, gonna hold it for 1. Dogs down 8. Double teaming Jordan Butt, leading scorer. Myers penetrates and gets the layup. 4 seconds. Case. And after 3, it is the Dixie Greyhounds 38, the Bulldogs 28. Bulldogs can't seem to buy a bucket. And Dixie has extended their lead a little bit. Again, just tough to find a rhythm. Down 10 going into the 4th. See what the Bulldogs come out with here in the 4th quarter. Again, leading scorer Jordan Butt for Dixie has 24. Jordan Butt with 24. Jimmy Myers has 6. Drew Huffman has 5. Connor Hawk has 2. Cole Huffman 1. The Bulldogs are led by Blake Broomball with 11. Andrew Lambert 8. Connor Yates 4. Sam Case 3. Randall 2. And Cooper Brown with 2. So definitely going to have, the Bulldogs are going to have to, they're going to have to get stops. They're going to have to get consecutive stops, and they're going to have to start knocking down some shots. They're going to have to get some scores. And it's going to be tough against that 2-3. That 2-3 makes you slow down, makes you make passes. But the Bulldogs got to do it first on the defensive end. They got to get stops. Thompson, Case, Broomball, Cooper Brown, Shane Ulrey. Case to start the 4th quarter. Broomball thought about it. Case for 3. Good. First shot, first 3 for Case tonight. Second 3 for Case tonight. 38-31. Case has 6, 2 threes, and Broomball gets called for the block. It's his 3rd. 38-31. Big bucket by Case. Bulldogs in full court pressure. And they just called Broomball for his 4th foul. Not sure about that one. The guards initiating the contact. But they call the foul on Broomball. That's how they're calling it tonight. Ulrey with the steal. Case for 3. Off the mark. Jump ball. Good job by Nate Thompson, tie him up. Greyhound ball. Bulldogs in full court pressure. And going deep. And Jordan Butt's open. And easy lay-in. And Greyhounds lead by 9. Thompson at the high post to Cooper Brown. Cooper Brown for 2. Cooper's got 4. Bulldogs back within 7. Myers to the rack. Another layup. He's got 8. Randall is called for the travel. (42-33) Greyhounds. Huffman to bring the ball, guarded by Randall. Picks up his dribble. And Case is called for the foul. The Greyhounds are now in the 1 and the bonus, and Case picks up his 3rd. So with 6:45 to go in the 4th quarter, it's 42-33. Junior Jimmy Myers at the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. Off the mark, Hawk with the rebound. Hawk out to Myers, pulls it out. But to set the offense, Dixie's going to be patient. Huffman with the ball. To Huffman. Huffman. And we got a timeout. Greyhounds. 42-33. Dixie leads by 9. I'm sure Coach Worley is going to talk patience. They're going to be patient with the basketball. They're going to run some clock. And spread the Bulldogs out. Look for back cuts and layups. Again, Worley now with 26. Myers off the bench with 8. And Broomball, leading scorer, is in foul trouble. He has 4. He's sitting with 4 fouls, and there's a lot of time to go in the 4th quarter, so Coach Burnham will have a decision to make. At what point do you put him back in? And you can't wait too long. You need your scores in there if you're down 9. Still a lot of basketball to be played. There's a lot of time left in this game. But I'm sure Dixie's going to want to run some clock here. Bulldogs going to have to pick up the tempo a little bit, not let them do it. Myers to inbound. Thompson guarding Butt. And Bulldogs in man-to-man. Handoff to Myers. Charge. Nice play by Randall, Justin Randall. He waited for him. That's Jordan Butt's 2nd foul. Nice play by Randall. He knew he was coming. He waited for him. Case brings the ball to Randall. Again, Dixie an extended 2-3. Thompson. Case. They're not going to let Case shoot. Already picks it up. Looks into Cooper. Cooper, nice spin move. And can't buy it. And the foul is called on Nathan Thompson. That's his 4th. So with 5:45 to go, you have senior Drew Huffman shooting 1 of the bonus. The Bulldogs have 2 players with 4 fouls now. Thompson and Broomball. And Drew Huffman, first one is good. Huffman can push the lead to 11, and does. Randall brings it up. And we got Lambert and Broomball both coming back in the game. Case for 3. Count it. Coach Worley not happy. They were not supposed to let him shoot. And Case has 9 now, 3 threes. We got a 30-second timeout by the Bulldogs. 36-44, Dixie. 5:34 to go. A lot of basketball to play. We got Lambert and Broomball back into the contest. But again, the Bulldogs need stops. They need stops. They got to get a couple stops and some scores. Consecutive stops followed by consecutive scores. Couple stops, couple scores get you right there. Trailing by 8, 44-36. Myers, junior guard, to inbound for the Greyhounds. Bulldogs in full court man-to-man. And here we got Huffman, guarded by Broomball. He's probably going to go and double team. Looks like the Bulldogs going to do a little run and jump here. And knocked out of bounds by Thompson. Dixie ball. Myers to inbound. And look at Myers to Huffman. To Huffman, Huffman to Huffman. Broomball guarding Huffman. 5 minutes on the clock. Leading scorer, Jordan Butt, guarded by Thompson. Again, doing the high screen and roll. Nice dish, and good. Basket by Hawk. Leads back to 10. Case for 3. Nice board by Cooper Brown. Out of bounds, Bulldogs. Thompson for 3, off the mark, gets his own rebound, hold on the Greyhounds. Nice hustle play again by Thompson to get his own rebound. Fouls on Jordan Butt. It's his 3rd, team 6. Bulldogs are in the bonus, next foul. Case to inbound. And Case draws the foul on Hawk. Case at the line shooting 1 in the bonus. That's Hawk's 3rd foul. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the night. We have 4:20 to go in the contest. Case shooting 2, first one, good. Case to shoot his 2nd. And off the mark. Nice play by Cooper. Cooper, nice dish to Lambert, and count it. Bulldogs trail by 7. Huffman brings the ball up the floor. And offensive foul called on Huffman, drawn by Lambert. Nice play by Lambert. Bulldogs get the ball back, down 7. 4:08. That was Huffman's 2nd foul. Broomball penetrates and scores. Inbounds to Huffman. Dogs down 5, 46-41, 3:52 to go, picking up the pressure. Thompson on Butt. Butt drives. Kicks it back out to Huffman. Cooper Brown on Huffman. Picks up his dribble. 3:30 to go in the contest. Dogs down 5. They need a stop here. They need a stop. And they get the... Oh. Was a 5-second call, but they gave the coach the timeout first. Can't argue with the old guy. He's got it. 30-second timeout, Dixie. Apparently at 4.5 seconds, they got the timeout. So 3:22 to go in the game. Dogs trail by 5. Again, they need another stop. Coach Worley setting the troops. Get the ball in and be patient. Again, the Bulldogs have 2 guys with 4, Thompson and Broomball with 4, Case with 3, Cooper Brown and Lambert with no fouls. Andrew a charge. Myers once again to inbound for the Greyhounds. And here we go. Huffman with the ball, looking to penetrate. Case guarding him. Out to Huffman. Off the mark. Cooper Brown with the rebound. Broomball pushes in transition. 3:05 to go. And out of bounds to the Bulldogs. 5-point game. 3:02 to go. Thompson inbounds to Broomball. And Broomball sets the offense. Picks it up. Case. And to Lambert. This is a big possession. And out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Knocked out by Dixie. Sam Case to inbound. Big possession here. Can cut the lead. Broomball for 3. Count it. Big bucket. 46-44. Bulldogs cut the lead to 2. Case guarding Huffman. Picks up his dribble. Thompson guarding Butt. Pick and roll. Hawk has it. Stuck in the corner. Out to Huffman. 2:18 to go. Dogs trail by 2. Thompson guarding Butt. He's on the count. Myers with the pull up. Off the mark. Cooper Brown with the rebound. Dogs with a chance to tie. Broomball to the rack and count it. And we're all tied up with 1:55 to go in the contest. Huffman pushes. Myers. Butt with the ball. Guarded by Thompson. 46-46. Big possession for the Greyhounds here. Butt with the drive. Off his foot. Broomball gets a loose ball. Milton with a chance to take the lead. And foul on Myers from behind. That's his first. Broomball at the line, shooting 1 and the bonus. Chance to give the Bulldogs their first lead since early in the first quarter. Referee did not like Mr. Myers' response on the foul. A little bit of a warning to him. Broomball at the line, shooting 1 on the bonus. It's good. Bulldogs lead 47-46. Minute 25 to go. Broomball, chance to stretch the lead to 2. It's good. 48-46. Bulldogs climb all the way back after being down 10 to take a 2-point lead with a minute 25 to go. Broomball with 2 huge free throws to give the Bulldogs the lead. Broomball has 20 points now on the evening. Case has 10. Of course, Jordan Butt leads all scorers with 26. Next foul by Dixie, and the Bulldogs are in the 2-shot bonus. Bulldogs stand at 8 fouls. So you have a minute 25 to go. It will be Dixie Greyhound basketball. things looked a little dire there early in the fourth quarter, down 10, and Bulldogs got a couple stops, came down, got a couple scores, hit some shots. Broomball hit some free throws. Broomball hit a huge three. And the Bulldogs have the lead. But this game is not over yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played. Myers to inbound for Dixie. Again, Milton in full court, man-to-man. Thompson guarding Jordan Butt. 1:20 to go in the game. This is a huge possession for both teams. Dixie chance to tie or take the lead on a three. Thought about it. Thompson guarding Butt. 1:05 to go. High screen and roll, double screen and roll to Huffman. Huffman thought about it, tries to penetrate, and draws the foul. Lambert tried to draw the charge. Probably a good call. Lambert's first. When was the last time Andrew Lambert had no fouls going in the fourth quarter? That's his first, team's ninth. Drew Huffman, junior guard, shooting shooting two, and the first one is good. Looked good on that one. Ashford Grauman back in for defense for the Greyhounds. Drew Huffman, important rebound here for the Bulldogs. Rebound if he misses. Huffman for the tie. It's off the mark, and Cooper Brown pulls the rebound. 52 seconds to go. Dogs lead by 1. And Cooper, Case, looks like the Bulldogs are just going to try to hold the ball. And Case throws the ball out of bounds. With 33 seconds to go, Dixie has a chance to take the lead. 47-48 Bulldogs. And now Jordan Butt has a chance to be a hero. 28 seconds to go. Timeout, Dixie. 26.3 on the clock. 47-48. Bulldogs lead by 1, but it is Greyhound ball. Possession arrow does favor the Bulldogs. So if they can get them tied up, that ball is going to Milton. Both teams will be in the 2-shot bonus. And I'm no John Wooden, but I'm going to venture to guess Coach Worley's drawing something up for Jordan Butt to either get to the rack or get an open look. He leads all scorers tonight with 26. He's hit some shots. He's got to the basket, done a little bit of everything. Again, the Bulldogs have 3 players with 4 fouls now. Broomball has 4, Case has 4, and Thompson has 4. So, exciting Tuesday evening here at the Bulldog Gymnasium. We'll see what Coach Worley has up his sleeve. But I'm sure junior guard Jordan Butt's got a lot to do with it. Into Huffman, guarded by Case. Here comes Butt off a bunch of screens, back cut, and it's off the mark, but offensive rebound by Hawk to Myers. Myers misses, offensive rebound by Case, and they foul Case. Dixie had 3 great looks, 3 great opportunities that just rolled around and rolled out. So we got 6.3 on the clock. Still plenty of time for Dixie to come down and get a shot, no doubt. Case at the line, shooting 2, and the first one's good. Dogs lead by 2, 6.3. Case to make it a 3-point contest. And it's good. 6.3 on the clock. Into Butt. Up the floor and timeout by Dixie. Coach Worley calls a full timeout. Couple big free throws by Case. Case has 12 points on the night. 3.8, all sorts of time to get a good look here. Again, we have Butt, who's hit a couple threes. I believe Huffman has hit a 3. I believe Myers has hit a 3. I don't know if Myers hit a 3, but I know Huffman hit a 3. And so I'm again going to guess it's going to be Jordan Butt for some sort of 3-point shot. And they've added some time to the clock. And there's 4.6 now on the clock. And it's like Myers. Junior guard Jimmy Myers to inbound. And of course, Jordan Butt. And timeout, Bulldogs. A little argument over how much time's actually on the clock, but looks like it's going to be 4.6. Coach Werner saw what they were set up in, called his own timeout. Both teams out of timeouts. So this game is going to be decided in 4.6 seconds. Or perhaps some overtime. We'll see. So Coach Worley needs a 3. Coach Berner, don't foul a jump shooter. Don't foul them. Guard them. Don't let them play horse out there. And here we go. Exciting night. No matter what happens, exciting night of basketball. Again, junior Jimmy Myers to inbound. Junior Jordan Butt, guarded by Thompson. And throwing the lob for 3. It's good. Oh, just off the, oh, no, it won't matter. And that was crazy. I thought the 3 was in. It looked really good. It just off the mark. And Jordan Butt gets his own rebound and puts it up at the buzzer to score, to make the final score Milton-Union 50, the Dixie Greyhounds 49. What a crazy 5 minutes of basketball that was. The little flare screen for Jordan Butt. Nice baseball pass by Myers to Butt. He takes a dribble, gets a nice look for a 3. Certainly looked good from my angle. And just off. And he got his own rebound and put it back up at the buzzer. Unfortunately, he was inside the 3-point line. The ball goes in at the buzzer to make it 50-49. So once again, when we talked about the scores before tonight's game, how close Dixie had played everybody, all the leaders in the league, how close they had played Shawnee, how close they had played Waynesville, how close they had played Northridge. And then we saw it here tonight. Coach Worley's done a nice job with his kids. They played a great game tonight. Broomball got hot at the right time. Got a few turnovers at the right time. Hit a couple key buckets. Hit a couple key free throws late. You kind of feel for the Dixie Greyhounds. They played a great game tonight. And fortunately for the Bulldogs, they made the plays at the right time to eke out the win. This is one you just put in your back pocket and you just run away. Glad you got it. Feel fortunate you got it. And run down the scoring for tonight. We'll go with the Dixie Greyhounds first, leading all scorers tonight. Again, junior Jordan Butt, 28 points. Followed by Drew Huffman with 8, Jimmy Myers with 8 off the bench, Connor Hawk with 4, and Cole Huffman with 1. For the Bulldogs, led by sophomore Blake Broomball with 20, senior Sam Case with 12, senior Andrew Lambert with 10. Off the bench, Cooper Brown in the second half with 4 and really gave the Bulldogs some good minutes, gave them a little lift there in the second half. And then Randall with 2 and Connor Yates with 2. That should add up to 50-49. So with that win, the Bulldogs get their 10th win of the season. The Bulldogs stand at 10-4, 5-3 in the league. Just a quick rundown of the league standings. Preble Shawnee Arrows are in first place at 8-1 in the league. Waynesville second place in the league at 6-2, and then the Bulldogs at 5-3, and then right behind them, Northridge is 4-3, and Northridge may have played tonight. I don't know, so they could still be tied with Northridge. The Bulldogs' next contest is Friday somewhere. I don't have the schedule right in front of me. My apologies. I thought I did, and I don't. But they play Friday at Preble Shawnee. Thank you. Statman Brown. Key play by Statman Brown. Friday, the Bulldogs travel to Preble Shawnee, who is leading the league at 8-1. So if the Bulldogs want to get back in this league race, that's the game they got to win. They got to go down to Preble Shawnee, and they got to win. So they play at Preble on Friday, and then Saturday we are home against the Blue Devils from Brookville, and WMPA will be here. Mr. Beck and the crew will be here Saturday evening. I will be here Saturday evening to call the game. I don't know if Coach Berner's going to probably come out. I don't know if he wants to or not. We'll hang for about another 30 seconds. Let's see if he wants to come out. But again, the Bulldogs' exciting contest. Come back to defeat the Dixie Greyhounds 50-49. That is an SWBL Buckeye Division game. Moves them to 5-3 in the division, 10-4 overall. The Bulldogs travel to league-leading Preble Shawnee on Friday for a huge Buckeye Division game. And then back here Saturday, live with WMPA on YouTube, like we are right now. And I'm going to hold off and just take a guess here and say, is Coach Berner coming? You got stats? Sure, I'll see the stats. Coach Berner's got 30 seconds. Tom is hungry, and he's going to be at work in the morning. So here's your final stats for tonight. The Bulldogs, for the game, shot 39% from the field. The Greyhounds, 33%. The Dogs were 5 for 20 from 3 for 25%. Dixie was 3 for 18 for 16%. Bulldogs, 9 for 10 from the line, 90%. The Greyhounds, 12 for 15 for 80%, which is excellent. Dixie actually out-rebounded Milton 32-28. Turnovers were even at 15, and the Greyhounds had one more steal than Milton. A couple highlights: Broomball, 20 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Case, 12 points, 4 assists. Lambert, 10 points, 7 boards. And Cooper Brown, second half, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Good stuff from Cooper in the second half. So, with that being said, is he coming out? Okay. And here comes Coach Berner. And we'll get a few of his thoughts quickly. We all have school in the morning, myself included. So here we go. Hey, Coach Berner, how are you?
Oh, all things considered, I'm up here.
Yeah. Well, let's see. First off, hats off to Dixie. You can see how they played everybody as tough as they played them. They played that 2-3 really well. They get you out of sync. They get you out of rhythm. They make your life tough.
Yeah, I agree. They really widened us out in the zone, and mentally we didn't knock down some shots early. It's kind of been something we've been fighting through, and tonight it almost bit us in the rear. But I thought we mentally took ourselves out of the game, and as the game wore on, I'm not sure what happened in the fourth quarter, but ball starts falling in the hoop, start getting some stops, and next thing you know, we kind of eliminated their lead and took the lead. It was a very quick transition.
Got a couple big rebounds. Cooper got a couple big rebounds for you, and then Brimble hit a big three, hit some free throws. You got a couple turnovers, and it's just one of those. You're not sure how you won, but you did, and you take it and you run.
I looked at Coach Sarver when Sam went to the free throw line, and I said, how in the world did we just sneak out of here? Because, like you said, give Dixie credit. I mean, I just told our guys, I'm not sure that we deserved to win as much as they did, but we found a way to win. And, I think it was you could tell in the locker room, we talk about grading ourselves on, the intangibles, playing hard, playing smart, and playing together. We didn't do a good job of those, and we can't let a win, lose focus of that because we didn't play good basketball tonight.
Yep. But as I always tell my teams, you never poo-poo a win.
That's right.
Because we've all been there with seasons where you only win a few, so it doesn't matter. A win's a win's a win. At the end of the year, you're going to look, and that one's going to count just as much as any of the others.
Yeah, I agree.
So tough one Friday.
Yes, we travel to Preble Shawnee. They're first in the SWBL Buckeye right now. They're 2 games ahead of us, and I think our guys are hungry for it, and they're ready for it. I'm sure even though we have not spoken about it until now, I'm sure there was a little bit of their minds that were starting to look ahead. But I told them after the game now that we can embrace that. Tomorrow we've got to get back to work. I think it's more of a mental thing tomorrow. Laser focus and get ready for Shawnee because that's a team that we feel like we should be up there with in the standings.
Yeah, and this is why you work hard to get to play games like this, to play games that matter late in the season.
Yeah.
To get to play a big league game that means something.
Yep.
Late in the season. So.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Maybe we'll get some scientists tomorrow to figure out how you won that game.
Yeah.
We can get a couple mathematical formulas to figure out how that actually happened, but hey.
I think it'll be Pythagorean's theorem plus something that Newton's third law of gravity or something.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
You got one more point than them. Go home and enjoy it. So congratulations.
Yep. All right. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks to everybody for watching tonight, checking in with us tonight, and we'll be back here Saturday night. So everybody stay safe, and we'll see you on Saturday.